Been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody fight. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. This all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Don't be piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
Open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
We'll go play action with Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack. That one is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. Davis going in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st down, Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st with Etienne.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1 here in Super Bowl 50. Here's a 2nd and 6. They put Strange in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So, 4th down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Love. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 1st and 10. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Love gonna hand this to Dillon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Love. It is brought in the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They put Strange in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this 1st half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
A 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Kirk, touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. A minute 56 to play in this 1st half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Ronald Darby. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Davis heading in motion. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Packers are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Love. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. A.J. Dillon. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so he'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Lawrence now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Lawrence. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick six.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers will go up by 7. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence going for it all. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They try the right side with Dillon. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, Second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Kirk is the motion man. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They put Strange in motion. On the handoff, it's Etienne.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They put Strange in motion. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Third and 6. Throwing is Lawrence. That caught by Davis. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and it does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Second down, Lawrence. He runs, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of action. They'll try again here. Second and 10. A give. Here's Dillon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's third and 7.
From the gun, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
And no chance of a run back here. This one. Sail out of bounds. They'll run here. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. Kirk is the motion man. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's going to have the Jags first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice game.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 2nd down and 3. 2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Second and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have taken a 4-point advantage.
27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 cycles. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here comes 2nd down. A good play action with Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down. To throw is Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And the Jaguars have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner